Um, so for today, bit of an unusual, not unusual, but not as usual stream today. I've been working slowly on a video for a game that's very near and dear to my heart called Oneshot. One of my favorite, no, not one of, it is my favorite, indie RPG. I guess it's an RPG. I don't know. One of my favorite indie games of all time. No, my favorite indie game of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. But unusual stream. The reasoning for the game's special place in my heart is the story's really compelled me over the years. I keep mentally going back there. So, actually, I need to take eye drops, but I'll keep talking. So, if it's not going to be a typical stream at all. Not going to be typical. I've played the game quite a number of times already. So this is a game that I've already played through several times. How many hours do I have on Steam, actually? 15.3 hours, and the game is very fairly short, easily beatable within a few hours at most. Like, it's not a long game, but like there's a lot of, not a lot of replay value, but there's a lot of little pieces of lore that you can just pick up really easily. So I find the game very good. The style is great. Everything. I don't know. I mean, I'm more or less. All right, let me explain how this is going to be a different stream. Because this is, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. But so the way that this game is so unique is because of the fact that it uses the computer's operating system for puzzle mechanics and stuff, and like generally affects the computer outside of just the game. So it's truly a game that's really only made for computers. But that's beside the point. The game interacts with a computer like GUI, and like it'll change the background and some other shit. But before anyway, if you never played the game, like if you're watching the VOD or something, you never played the game, I highly recommend just playing it. It's better to play it beforehand without seeing it, without knowing much about it. Check out the Steam page if you like it. Buy it from there. If not, it's probably not your cup of tea anyway. But I was genuinely surprised when I first played it, because I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good, and then I tried it, and then I was swept up with my feet. So, this is mostly just to get gameplay for the video that I'm working on for the game, or based around the game. And because of the fact that it uses the operating systems, like it remembers the state of the game that you left it at previously, and some other stuff going on. In order to run this properly for the first time, not technically from my end, but, for the first time in a sense of, this is the game, naked, I suppose a naked run, I would need to boot it up. I actually already own the itch.io copy of the game, and so I downloaded that and installed the Linux version of the itch.io version of the game, which is DRM free, by the way, and installed it into a virtual machine on my computer that's running Linux Mint. So it's got, hold on, let me take a sip. I wanted to do Windows. I've tried Windows 10 regular. I've tried Windows 10 this not pirated version, but it's a version of Windows 10 that's like stripped a lot of its core features out for the sake of privacy. I've tried that, and I just gave up. I'm like, fuck it. So I don't have a Windows 7 key laying around. I just decided to just install Linux Mint instead. I actually went a little above and beyond and made a little wallpaper for this little virtual machine. Anyway, let's boot it up. I don't know how well this is gonna work again. This game isn't exactly easy to... Well, if it was naked on my end, if it was completely fresh on a new PC, which I could technically do it on my laptop. I figure the worst comes worst, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like... Alright, so... Yeah, but if like worst comes to worst, I'll just switch to that, I guess. But anyway, let me make a scene of just this. So give me 2 seconds. So if I... Let's see here. Change the windowed here. This should work just fine, I think. Oh, that's capturing my browser. Where the fuck? Oh, VirtualBox. No, that's the manager. We don't want the manager. We want the actual... Damn, this is harder than you'd think. Do I have to do like a game capture to make this work? What if I... Hold on. What if I try this? What's the... Because I got borderless gaming. What's that keybind for the... Okay, Windows F6. Okay, it does not work on the virtual machine. What if I do... That's the manager again. That's just the virtual machine itself. That's also the thing too, is I couldn't get it to open at 1080p. Very annoying. So it's running like a step over 720p, whatever that is called. It's like 1396 by something or other. I don't fucking know. And now borderless gaming is killing itself. I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh god, my computer is Alright, virtual machine is freezing up. My computer isn't killing itself, but I think Windows is freaking the fuck out. Doesn't know what to do. I have no idea. Yeah, the virtual machine's idle. It won't. Or not idle, it's frozen. My taskbar is completely frozen. This is pretty cool. Now, to discover how the fuck to resolve the situation. Maybe if I force the machine to shut down. Alright, so it's accepting a middle click. Hold on. Power. There we go. Alright. I'm opening Task Manager now. I'm gonna close Discord so I don't have to see distractions here. Alright, let's We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Where is that virtual machine? Because that clearly did not work. That just made it freeze. I've never streamed a virtual machine before, so this is really new. Again, worst comes to worst, I'll just download my laptop and use my Elgato shit, I guess. Oh, there we go, VirtualBox. Got a giant list here I gotta clear up. Anyway. Let's reboot the machine again. It's in scaled mode. I thought that was the only way to get it. Like, it's kind of goofy. Virtual machines, I'm not a big fan of using them. They're just a pain in the ass. Alright, well, I mean, the machine's up. It's not like this is really... It's not stretched very much, if any. You can see that it's definitely upscaled. Like, all the icons and shit. But, yeah. I just slapped together this stupid fucking wallpaper. So I'm like, oh, that would be cool. And then I'm like, this is stupid. But, alright, I forget the shortcut to make it not scaled. That's open again. Let's see, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, like... Yeah, if I do, like, full screen, it won't actually full screen. It'll only do that. And I can't... I've tried messing around with the... Where in the goddamn am I going? Settings. That took me a sec. I just like the system. Just give me the fucking comfort here. Display. Yeah, every Linux distro is weird. I don't want to run about 4x3, even though the game is 4x3. I think it'll just look bad. Like if I do this, see it scales it to that resolution on my end. So we just have a tiny, tiny box for this virtual display. Just does not look good. If I run it in 1920 by 1200, it cuts it off. I will show an example. Oh shit. Oh, I did for half a second. It's 1440. Why is it going to 4K? Well, okay, the resolution is uncapped, so technically I could just do whatever, but... The beauty of virtual machines, man. They're great, I love them, but... By God, I find it annoying. Not super annoying, but you get the point. Here's 1200. 1920 by 1200, it's not too bad. I should be able to boot up the game and play it just fine at this point, but... It's just sort of defeats the purpose. I can't even see the bottom half of this screen, but I don't think it will be. This will be recorded windowed anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. We're going to scale to 120. Okay, that just zooms it in. Oh wait, if we do that, hold on. Go back. Fucking. All right, so what if we do this? Get off of that. What if we do just... I don't know. We have to do a 16 by 9 resolution regardless. So do this, and then scale it to whatever the closest we can get. I mean, 25%. I have to do 150. Okay, 150 is too much. If we do just 720p, it should be perfect. Except there's no just 720p button. Fucking Christ. Yeah, the work for virtual machines sucks. As far as this specific case. Like, this is 16 by 10. It's more or less the same as what we just did. We can't make it a custom value with the view scale to custom value. I don't know. Okay, what if we do this? I'm going to here. One sec. We're making this work. This would have been better to troubleshoot beforehand. I mostly was concerned with just getting the VM to run in the first place. But yeah, to emphasize the point I'm doing, the reason I'm doing this is because it's due to the fact that this game interacts with the operating system and some of the values within it. So what happens is it'll like read for the username and some other shit, and my computer already, like if I boot up the game on my computer, it will already show. It's very subtle touches as to how the game is completed already, but it'll show specific things that are only available in, like, endgame, I guess you can call it. I don't know. Alright, what if we do just... I'll try game capture. Try game capture. Okay, it's picking it up on the game capture, so maybe. But it's not showing anything. Yeah, it's not doing it. It's not picking it up. Yeah, okay, so this will be kind of goofy. Alright, bear with me here. What we're going to do is I'm just going to do another display capture. My main monitor. And what I'm going to do is here, I'm even going to just switch the scene because I can't really see it that well on the other monitor. Do this. I'm just gonna zoom it in. Just crop it or whatever. This is such a goofy way to do this, but this is the only way I could, aside from, again, slapping down the fucking, installing it on my laptop or something, which I would have to jerry-rig a way to do this on my desk, and that would be a nightmare for me. I have a very particular setup. It's kind of, it's an undertaking to add things over time. And as you can see, I'm just slowly cropping out Black Void. There's no real intuitive way to crop out things on OBS. I think got it centered properly, so we can just do that on both sides, and then slowly, alright, you know what, it's at least 100. Again, nailing down that value is a pain. Oh wait, I'm going way too far. It's not at least 100, it's less than that. Alright, that seems about right. We're gonna do that to the top two. And I think, yeah, 63 is good for both those. Alright, cool. And then next we're just gonna scale it properly. There we go. I think that looks okay. I think that looks alright. I don't know. Looks alright to me. Again, the point of doing this is so that the game will be properly running in a clean slate. It's not going to be obstructed by a previous save of my own. So, anyway, I thought I clicked stop the music, but there we go. Whatever. Let's begin, I guess. I probably won't be talking that much from this game. Plus, this is going to be kind of weird playing this on Linux. I guess before I press start, again, if you've never played the game, play it. It's great. Don't do this shit to yourself and watch me play it. But, it's going to be mostly played through the window. I don't think actually, I think there is an in-game setting to make it full screen. But you do switch back and forth between full screen or not full screen, the window of the game and like outside of the game. So that's sort of a neat thing the game presents. It's again a base mechanic for the game. I guess we'll just start. It's kind of weird to say that I've already played this so many times, but dedicated to our beloved friend Felix the Judge. Huh. That sucks. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I don't know who that is in the first place, but that wasn't in the vanilla game, so it's been more recent. Alright, I heard the piano. I wasn't sure if I was going to play more. I was going to listen in for cues and stuff. Yeah, the controls are really simple. You can full screen with 8. Okay, there. Alright. There we go. We're popping. I wasn't sure if we would be... Actually, let me check. I don't know how well this works. Just max it out. Not completely. Don't want things to peak. It's just, I don't know why it's just so weird to play this at a virtual machine. I haven't played this game in a while. Alright. Explore and interact with the environment and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it for certain locations in order to progress. It's essentially the majority of the game. It's played like that. You just pick up items, talk to people, pick up items, talk to people. But the game's world building is absolutely incredible. It led my mind through so many different places, you know. But although full screen is an option, the game is best experienced when windowed. Closing the game will save your progress. This game also autosaves after some key events. Now, just to throw it out there for future reference of myself, I'm expecting to find the original. This is an RPG. First off, this is an RPG Maker game, so it does have a bit of stigma from that, but it's much better than 90% of those games. Even though I don't play a lot of RPG Maker games, this is like the only one that I can really attest to me enjoying that much. But when it comes to this game in particular, there was an earlier version on that was a lot more. That showed a lot more of that RPG Maker side of it, and this is just a lot more of a customized version, and more particularly tailored to the developer's experience, narrative and stuff. I'm not exactly saying these words properly, but you get my point. I'm sorry if I seem sort of nervous. This game means a lot to me. I don't know how this is gonna affect me playing. I'm kind of getting giggity because I've been kind of looking forward to playing through this again. Very short game, but it's like it hits me, man. It hits me. Anyways, let's continue. I think for the sake of the recording, we will be mostly sticking to full screen, but I don't know. I could just play it windowed and crop it. I don't know. Let me think here. In fact, here, hold on. I'm gonna change the setting within the virtual machine. Gonna be under settings. Just give me the whole panel. Be under desktop probably. Down to drives. No, I'm not talking that. Linux Mint is like my favorite distro, by the way. I don't know what it is about the Debian shit. I've just gotten so used to it. Compared to like I've tried any like Fedora and stuff. Never been a fan of those. Where the fuck was that setting? Because I remember seeing it. Oh, it's probably under the panel settings. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're just gonna auto hide panel instead. So it'll still open once we go down, but it's gonna be hidden. I'm mostly gonna be playing through this. Like this. Perfect. This is the game itself. Ignore that. These are two things. I thought about, I didn't think of this beforehand, but there's like a specific characteristic within the game, like its style for the computers that you use. To use a computer in a game, it's kind of goofy. I thought about actually stylizing it to that extent, making it look like that computer, but I figured at that point, I'm like, well, that would be really confusing. Once you start seeing the computers in the game and like, why are you seeing two computers? But alright. Anyway, let's continue. Closing the game will save your progress, but as I was mentioning before, I forgot to mention, I may play the original RPG Maker of the version of the game. In that game, the version of the game, you truly have one attempt to play through the game. It's a relatively short game, as I said before, but once you close the game, there's no going back. You come back to the game, and there's a, ominous threat at that point. But anyway, let's continue. I love the music in this game. Let me not open Windows. There we go. Just as a heads up before continuing any further, I do have a walkthrough for the game. I've already played it a million times. I should know most of this, but if I run into any bumps, that's mostly where it's going to go. And again, since it's mostly for gameplay purposes, I'm going to be muting for the majority of it. So, enjoy the game, I guess. I've already forgotten the controls. And keybinds. Oh god, it crashed the game. Oh, we're off to a great start. Maybe it's just gonna do a refresh. Yeah, it's doing a refresh. All right. All right, now I can see the controls again. I pressed F1 because I'm like, all right, I don't remember the controls. Hold on. I'm opening up. All right, game controls. There we go. Someone shared an Imgur. Here we go. All right. We got it. We got it. That was fucking funny, huh? It crashed. Alright, anyway. Controls, we got it. Studied. We're moving on. Let me mute. Okay, so this is an error message within the operating system. It's not part. Well, it's part of the game, but it's fourth wall breaking in a way. All right, back to mute. I didn't mean to press that. I've already read this. What I meant to press was... Yeah. Back to mute. And that was the first part of the game that acknowledges your existence. Alright, let me... I took notes on my phone for the password part on the computer. Put my fucking pen away. Just as a heads up, I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming. Again, this is mostly me. I really should change the title. I don't want to be misleading to people for people who join this. Alright, there we go. I changed it to something a little more reasonable. Instead of in the end of your lyrics from Linkin Park. Anyway. Anyway, we'll keep continuing. I'm not sure how late I will be staying up, because I do have to wake up at 6 tomorrow, for a doctor's appointment, really early in the morning. Hopefully that clears up a lot of things going on right now. Anyways, I'll continue, but latest I'm thinking is like 11:30 at the very latest. If I like finish the first section of the game by 11, I'll probably stop there and just save the rest for another time. I intended initially to at least play through the game one time, because you'd have to play through it multiple times to get all the endings and stuff. I do want to record all that, but I at least wanted to do that eventually, but at least one run today. Well, I planned on whatever. I'll shut up. Let's keep playing the game. I wasn't sure if you still need to talk to or something else. I kind of forgot. I think I know what to do for now. Alright, let me double check my list of shit here. So we did talk to... Okay. I thought the crowbar was in the factory. It's actually somewhere else. So let's go over there, I guess. We do have to go there to save at one point, but let's save it till we got everything else out of the way. I just had a really good idea on the future. Maybe try this out for this shit. Maybe have just a green wallpaper or, you know, some other variant, you know, color, and just chroma key it out and have like an animated version of the Windows 10. Not the one. No, it doesn't even. It could just be Oneshot. It could just be the Oneshot wallpaper. I don't know. I feel like it's boring when it's static if we're just playing in this little window. I think it's just, I don't know. That's just me. Let's keep going. Alright, this combination I totally forget. Man, here. Hold on 1 second. What bugs me though is it doesn't... There's a vision that's supposed to show up in the tunnel. I don't know why it didn't show. Kinda bugs me. Not crazy bug, but... Anyway, so wait, how do you fix the battery? I completely forget. Where do you get the lens? There's a lens somewhere that we... I forgot. Oh, you have to use it in the camera. That's right. I completely forgot, man. So, screwdriver in the camera. Takes the lens out and use the lens on the broken battery. There we go. Alright, let's bang on the bullshit. This is where it gets cool. Okay, so the code. Okay, hold on. Let me walk over to what I'm talking about. So this box here is what the computer was referencing. By the way, just for clarification's sake, the computer, whenever you're interacting with the computer in this game, it's more or less interacting with what they call the world machine within the lore. So the world machine was telling us about this box here. It's locked with this 6-digit code. And in order to figure it out, what you actually have to do is go into your documents. So if we go. Let me just read what it says. Anyway. Dear... And it just keeps going. But message to you, and I'm afraid I must make it brief. I have left you a journal, part of which is written in a language that... Garbled mess. And then read it and you will know what to do. I also... Mask something or other. Look for a metal safe in the quarry to the east, somewhere between the ocean and the lookout point. The code you need is... It's hard to read that, actually. 275024. wasn't sure if she had different dialogue if you went to talk to her again. Alright. Get him, Paradox. I forget exactly what to do with this part. Oh, that's right, the infirmary. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so since we're here, let's get the sleeping part out of the way. It's a good scene, too. Just walk down here. Don't think it's this one? No. Wait. No. Why don't we just... This is also the wrong place. I know it's from the left of the outpost. Let's go there and move from there, I guess. I was completely correct, it was the wrong house. Don't worry, that's normal. So what it did is actually save the game, and once we open it, there will be a cutscene that plays. So we'll do that right now. But yeah, the original game, I don't know if it had the beds actually. It might have. I don't know. Whatever. Let's open the game up again. Yeah, so one of these buildings is like an infirmary. You have to go into, talk to somebody there. And I'm having trouble finding out exactly which one it is. Well, it has a giant plus sign next to it, so it's pretty easy to spot. But trying to figure out exactly where that is. Let me see here. $112, but on 2 plus signs indicating it's an infirmary. Oh, you don't actually talk to, you just get a syringe from the infirmary. Let me mute again. I wasn't sure if you had to go in there, but yeah, from this point we combine the bundle smug with syringe. Or not? Maybe I'm crazy. Wait 1 second. Oh, that's right, you need this jelly or whatever. Right, so there's... You've probably noticed, but there's several pools of these things. I don't... I don't know if it matters which... Yeah, I guess it matters. Alright, let's go find a specific pool to find. Oh, it just looks like a big bubble. Alright, it'll be easy spot. Sorry, the chest scene always gets me. That's a bittersweet, you know. Especially when they change the text to it's not dusty anymore. Oh god. Alright, so we'll cross the river and get to the glens, and then we'll stop at that point. Alright, that sounds like a plan to me. Okay. We'll stop here since the music is still not playing and shit, I guess. So if we just close the game. There we go. Game's so fucking good. What the hell's going on my desktop? Uh-oh. Wait. Where is it displaying this shit? Hold on. Alright, so... yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It put this in my audio for the... virtual machine. It put it in my audio folder thing, so now it should just... there we go. That game's so good. I know I keep rambling about it, but Jesus Christ. It gives me the good feeling, you know? So we'll shut down the virtual machine. Our progress was saved. I'll leave it there for tonight. But if you're watching, thank you for sticking around. This game means a lot to me. It's one of the I don't get my heart tugged that often these days. Just emotions in general. I'm not the most emotionally intact person a lot of the times on a day-to-day basis. So this sort of when I get a game that really strikes at my core and I like, you know, you get those fluttery feelings inside and shit. Really take a note in my head. You know what I mean? I'll leave it there for now. I will expect to play through the rest of the game on this first run at some point. I do want to just play through it a lot faster. I could, but the issue is I'm trying to, you know, this is mostly for footage. Oh, let's play music while we're doing this. This is mostly for footage, and this will be used later. So for this first run, I want to get as many of the side notes and stuff down. You know, record as much as possible, and you know, get a general vibe for the game. You know, past that, I might toy around with the chroma key thing that I mentioned, possibly. Not sure. But that's where we're at right now. I will leave it there at some point. I might just do it tomorrow. I might play more tomorrow. We'll see. My day tomorrow is very up in the air. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for watching. Yeah.